Hey guys, I have been removed from the list of speakers on the VidCon site, and I was recently contacted by someone who represents VidCon. What they said was that I was removed because parents were complaining. They weren't necessarily complaining about me being at the event as much as they were complaining about me being a speaker. And I say this because that's why they contacted VidCon in the first place, because I was listed as a speaker. That and the individual who was talking to me who represented VidCon stated that I could still attend the event. So what this comes down to is that they don't want me to voice my opinion. I mean, why else could I still attend the event and not talk into a microphone? Because they don't want me to say anything that's on my mind. These parents are afraid I'm going to say something to their kids, if they even are parents. Maybe they're just haters pretending to be parents. And this is what confuses me. I find Shane Dawson to be very, very hilarious. He's a very funny guy. Says a lot of inappropriate things, but it's funny nevertheless. At the first VidCon, he cussed like crazy. How many people protested him talking at the next event? At the next event, he joked about pedophilia repeatedly. How many people protested the 2012 event coming up? Probably not very many people. Shane Dawson says a lot of things that I would assume most parents don't want their kids to hear. Things that I would never say on stage. I rarely swear in person. I really do. I rarely say anything that's extremely offensive in person. And yet, I'm being censored, and somebody who's much, much more offensive than I am in person isn't. He's much, much more popular than me, yes. However, there are people that are far less popular than me who are still speaking. So it doesn't really quite add up. I support Shane Dawson and his freedom to joke around and say really offensive things because that's what people love. But what I don't support is this unfair bias where because I have an opinion on vegetarianism, or I have an opinion on religion, or I have an opinion on circumcision, I'm not allowed to speak. So you can joke about pedophilia, and you can swear in front of all these kids like crazy, but you can't have these opinions that I have, because that is just too offensive. So let's censor Onision. Let's prevent Onision from saying anything. Because that's the American thing to do, is to censor someone who has a difference in opinion from speaking at a very diverse, what is intended to be a very accepting event. So with that being said, if this isn't resolved, I just don't see the point in going to VidCon, because obviously I'm an unwelcome person. Obviously VidCon isn't proud to back me. They're not proud to show their support for me. Because if they were, they would not have removed me from their site. So, thank you for supporting me through all this. Hopefully everything works out. Bye guys.